Peter liked to play at being a cowboy. He chased wild Indians all over the house, and he rode wild horses all around the garden. He was very proud of his cowboy clothes. He had a red handkerchief tied loosely round his neck. He had a gun at each side, and he waved a big cowboy hat in his hand. One day his father said, "Peter, we are going to stay with Uncle Jack on his farm. It is a big farm with a great many cattle, and it is called a ranch." "Are there any cowboys there?" asked Peter. His father laughed. "Yes," he said, "Uncle Jack has cowboys on the ranch." Peter was very happy. "I shall go out with them every day," he said. "We shall all chase the Indians." At last the great day came, and Uncle Jack met them. He looked at Peter and smiled. "So you are a cowboy," he said. "That's good. We need another cowboy on the ranch." Peter gave a loud cowboy shout. "I'll go out and chase the Indians right away," he said. Uncle Jack smiled. "You must ask the other cowboys about Indians," he said. "They have just come home. You will find them over there in the bunkhouse." Peter went to the bunkhouse. A big man said, "Hello, stranger." "I'm a cowboy," said Peter. "Where are the Indians?" "I'm a cowboy, too." "They call me Red," said the man. "We have not seen any Indians today. Come on, it's supper time." Peter went to supper in the bunkhouse with his new friends. After supper the cowboys sang, and Peter sang too. One of the cowboy had a mouth organ, and the cook played his fiddle. "May I come and chase Indians with you?" Peter asked his friend the cowboy next morning. "Not today," said Red. "When you have learned to ride like a cowboy and to throw a rope, you can come with us. Stay at the ranch house today, and when we come home I will start to teach you what a cowboy ought to know." Uncle Jack saw Peter walking about and called to him, "You will find a pony over there. The first thing a cowboy must know is how to ride." Peter ran off and soon made friend with the pony. He knew how to ride, and he went all round the ranch buildings. When the cowboys came home in the evening, Peter rode out to meet them. "Hello," shouted Red. "Come on with that pony and learn how to ride like a cowboy." Red showed Peter the right way to get on the pony. He taught him how to take care of his pony and how to make the ponies work easy. Each day Peter learned a little more, until he could ride hour after hour without making the pony tired. Red showed Peter how to throw a rope. At last Red said, "How about coming out on the range today? Shall we chase Indians?" Peter asked. "No," said Red. "Real cowboys don't chase Indians anymore. Our work is to ride all over the range and see that the cattle are safe and well." They rode out over the grass of the range. There was grass everywhere, right to the foot of the mountains. Now and then Red stopped to look at some cattle. When he was sure that nothing was wrong, they rode on again. They rode mile after mile over the grass. There were horses as well as cattle. Once they came upon some wild horses, which were up and away as soon as they saw the cowboys. "I wish I could catch one of them," said Peter. "It's time to catch some dinner," said Red. He looked for a place where it would be safe to make a fire. Then he made the fire where the grass would not catch alight. Peter helped to build up the fire with wood, and then Red made a dinner of ham and pancakes. Peter was very hungry, and he thought this dinner on the range was the best he had ever eaten. The camp was near a water hole, and Red made coffee to drink. Then they put out the fire and rode on over the range. All at once Red stopped. "Listen, Peter," he said. "There's a cow in trouble." They found the cow in a water hole. She had slipped in and could not get out. "Now," said Red, "see if you can throw your rope over her horns." Peter threw his rope. He threw it again. The third time, it went over the horns. Red tied the rope to his saddle, and his horse pulled and helped the cow out. "That is real cowboy's work," said Red. "You are a real cowboy now, Peter."